to the public. Somebody out there knows this man, they just don't realize it.
Well, hello everybody. Live. Let's get that on there because I know you need to see that. And bargain list. And thank you. And I need to turn off the sound on the TV. There we go. Now you have my full attention. Full attention. And I hope this thing is going to work. We're back to one. I don't know why. It gives me one bar every time I'm trying to do something. Why does that have to be a thing every time? Every time. Because it's evening. That's how it comes. All right. I'm trying to get so I can see what you can see. And it looks like it's coming up. Can you guys see me? You guys see me? Hey, Linda. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Paula. Come on, I have 8 numbers instead of 9. Well, apparently I dropped one off. I remember, Morgan, Paula happened to off the top of your head which number I dropped. Otherwise, I will check last week's list and see what's what. Chapter all. Remember, but let me go back. I'm going to get out of the screen. Check numbers. Do you see her list, or was she? I thought she was in the thing, in the big thing. I remember now. I know. Oh, again, it's showing. I got one part. Let me do it. Ta-da-da! I'm back. Okay. Can anybody see me?
I can see you.
All right. Thank you. Just love internet, don't y'all? Just love it. Okay. So let's get your number put in. Paula, you're going to love it. It's really easy. All you do is watch for your numbers to come up. And we play 3 games. The first 2 games are you match 5. And the third game is blackout. You match everything. Match all your numbers. And I'll remind you on and on. And okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, let's see what I forgotted. Hi, Doris. And I do got to pop out a little bit so I can update the numbers in there because I can't do it. I don't think I can do. I know what I can do. I can do this on the other. What I cannot do is think and do this at the same time. All right. STREAM, StreamYard, live. Oh, I think I tried this one other time and it wouldn't let me do it. Edit. Oh, it is letting me in. Okay. So Paula, let's see what I forgot on your list. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 3, 17, 21, 30. 3, 17, 21, 27, 30, 60, 45, 55, 60, 65. It's bouncing me now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's the wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 70. Okay, that was the problem. It was in the more, and I didn't see the more. So we're going to add 70 and save. And save. All right, it did it. Okay, it should be correct in there. Might give it a minute to see if it's showing up in there. Let's get this updated. How is everybody? We're back to having wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous weather here. Okay, I think that's up to date. Okay. Hi. So, bingo. We're back at it. Regular, normal, everyday bingo that we've been doing all along. We're going to play 3 games. 3 games. The first game and the second game will be match 5. The third game will be blackout, match all 9 of your numbers. Again, and as always, you have to check your numbers down below because there's a whole lot of people that were on my list last time that have not given numbers yet. I've been keeping half an eye on people popping in and making sure that we do have those numbers. But ultimately, it's up to you. If your numbers are not on that list down below in the description, I don't have them. Okay? If you go in there and look and you don't see it, you need to scream at me real fast and we'll get your numbers recorded. But I checked the held numbers and there wasn't any being held. Paula was the only one with new numbers, and in theory, I got hers in. And I pulled off of the list from last week. So everybody that gave me numbers last week are in. Yay. So how's everybody doing? It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous weather here. And today was cooler than yesterday, but it was still really, really warm. Considering, you know, a week ago I was complaining it was in the 40s and 30s. Hi, Kelly. Oh, there's Bonnie K with some numbers. Okay, we'll get those written down. Oh, still raining. 63. Dina says 63 is showing as 6.3. All right, let's get that fixed. Let's get that fixed in here. As long as it's letting us, let's do it. Dina. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All right, you are fixed. Oh, it won't let me fix it now. That was just a fluke that it let me fix it a second ago. So I can't make any changes now. Are you able to make a note of that on the system?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dina's is different than what it's showing. All right. 60 degrees in Pennsylvania. Hey, there's Miss Karen. Miss Karen was our big winner yesterday in the Dana and Robin Go to School broadcast, and she won that wonderful class that was gifted to us by Selena Baca. So I have not submitted that to her yet, Karen. As soon as I do, you'll get a message from Selena with the information. And she's much quicker than I am on these things. So it's going to go real quick for you. And you are so going to love that class. Those of you who have not seen it or have not won one of the classes, we give away a class every single week. And all you have to do is come in and listen. We try to keep that pretty short. It started out at half an hour. Well, you know how that goes. So, but we keep it right around an hour now. And what we talk about is we talk about what we are learning, what Dana and I are learning. We're each taking a different class. And so we discuss what we're learning in those classes. And mine is a beginning class, and I am learning a lot about, well, the basics, which is really a great thing to do. But in addition to that, I'm learning how to read a graph with the symbols. And boy, has that been interesting. I have really, really enjoyed that a great deal. So that's what I'm learning. And Dana is learning more things. What is she learning right now? Oh, she's learning about the Tunisian crochet stuff right now. I started looking. It was funny. We were talking about that yesterday. And then several of my emails today were talking about Tunisian crochet. And I almost joined a Tunisian crochet cal, but it had already started and it's like 6 weeks behind. And I know my world. There's no way in heck I'm catching up to a blanket crochet along that is 6 weeks behind. And it being something that I'm going to have to learn how to do. So I bookmarked it. And, you know, usually with those things, after the crochet along is done, you can still access all the information. So that's what I'll do. I'm putting that in my pile of things to look at and see about doing down the road. They put out, and it's one of those 2 blocks a month they're doing, which is a nice time frame. But even with that, I know I'm not going to be able to keep up. So there was no point. There's no point in me even thinking that I was going to join something like that. I got too many things going on already. And I don't think, you know, I'm not on the fence about Tunisian. I know it's a good thing, but I've done it a few times and it's just not my favorite thing. So I don't really want to get committed to a blanket, a full-size blanket with Tunisian. So that's kind of where I was on that particular project. And I do have some wonderful projects that I'm already working on and that I want to work on that are on my list to do, plus all these things that I'm making for the craft show, which that's been interesting. That's been interesting. I've had sent you an email. Melanie, did you win 2 gifts? I apologize if I missed you. I thought you won the pattern last week. Or did you get this? Do you have last week's winners? Was it last week that you won both of those prizes? You know, Doris, that was one of the things they suggested, was to turn the squares into dishcloths, which that I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, she won the second one last week. Second game.
Who won the third game?
Carol. Stinson.
Oh, stationery kit was the week before. Okay. Because I'm like, I don't remember sending a stationery kit last week,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean anything because you know my brain. All right. So, yes, I will send you an email. And actually, I think I thought what I had done was say, hey, go on to Ravelry, look at the 3 patterns and tell me which one you want, and I'll send it to you. But I may not have done that. I may not have. Because, you know, I'm old. So, I'm going to give away another pattern this week. So when we get to that, I'll do my best to show the patterns, and then you can tell me which one you want as well, if that's okay with you. Hey, Laura. So thanks, everybody. Of course, you know, I'm stalling till we get people in here. I'm literally working on the other prize that I'm going to be giving away tonight. So, but I cannot find my yarn needle, which I need to finish this up. So I'll finish it after we get off the air because I can't find my yarn needle. So, oh, okay. Yes, she did send them to me. Yes, she did. And I have them. And you know, I do this every week, and I know I bet I've got her Ravelry. I bet I have her favorited in my advanced settings, search for patterns by designer. And it's Melissa, right? Melissa. I'm just going to pull this up real quick. Melissa, Melissa. I'll bet there's a million of them. There's 402. Does anybody remember her last name offhand? Melissa's Crochet Patterns. No, that's not it. If someone can remember her last name offhand, I will find it and I will bookmark it in there. Otherwise, I'll have to search for it a little bit. Oh, Fuller. Yes, thank you. There she is. And there they are. So here's the 3 patterns. It's that beautiful sweater and 2 different scarves. So if you go to Ravelry, it's Melissa, Melisse, Marie, Marie, 12885. And then you'll see her patterns. Or if you search her name, Melissa Fuller, it'll pop right up. There, now I've got her saved in my favorites. Melissa, Melissa. Because I will not remember her last name. Okay, I've got her saved. So whoever is the winner tonight, you've gotten the butterfly before. Nice. Okay, so yeah, so go in there, pop into Ravelry, put in her name, and you can look at her patterns and then tell me which one. And you can just tell me here which one you want. And then I will, Miss Morgan will write it down. And then whoever wins tonight will also get a pattern. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play bingo. Okay. We are going to, no, not do that. We are going to share screen and bingo and share. And Miss Morgan used this bingo at her work the other day. She said they had a really good time.
Let's play bingo. I-18, I-1-8.
I-1-8. Yep, bingo for patterns. Bingo for patterns. It's a pretty good deal. I enjoy doing that. When I got those patterns from her, I told her I would rather pay creators than the post office. And she was kind enough to donate them. Usually, I'm doing ones, and so worked out really well. Spin years and there we go. Spin here, it's buffering again. Yours is yours. All right, let's try this again. I gotta get the bingo screen back up. There we go.
N45, N45.
Okay, it's up to date. I'm back. I turned off a couple of things that were using internet, so now it's just my computer. So maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. Boy, I am sure liking the fact that our light is a little bit longer. It would be pitch black by now. A little bit ago.
B11, B11.
So that's a good thing anyway. That is a very good thing. So I took your oh wow, Paula's got 3 already?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Beginner's luck, beginner's luck. We have beautiful weather, and we've got a big event coming up this weekend. It's called Bloomsday. And Bloomsday is a run. It's considered a fun run, but it's like I think it's the world's largest.
Yep.
It's the world's largest individually timed fun run.
069, 069.
So we have upwards of, oh my gosh, 50, 60,000 people. I think at the height, that's what it was.
You know, no one from our town has ever won it.
Oh no, not because it's the elite
they
people.
Fly people in
Yeah,
from Kenya.
they have people from all over the world that come to this thing.
Most of the time it's Kenya.
Yeah, it's usually Kenya that wins it. Like wins it. And there's, money for the big time people. And then they have everything from, like you said, the super elite people to literally moms with their kids in strollers. And they have it all separated out by
G52, G52.
When you register, you put in there what you think your time's going to be. And if you did it last year, they go by last year's time. And so,
or if you want to walk it or run it.
Yeah, you can walk it, you can run it. You can't do like a bike or a skateboard, but you can have strollers. The very last group to start is going to be strollers and wheelchairs, or not wheelchairs. The wheelchair people have a separate
first,
time.
Actually.
And so it's a huge thing here. It's called Bloomsday. And it's a 10K race.
N34, N34.
And it's a 10K race, and there's always everybody who participates gets a t-shirt, but it's super secret what the t-shirt's going to look like, and until the winners of the race, and then they go and pick up their t-shirt. And so all the rest of the day around town, you look for people who are wearing their Bloomsday t-shirts. It's just a huge community event. They shut down a bunch of the downtown area and down by the river. Oh, wonder how that's going to work.
With,
the river shut down.
Yeah.
So there's this huge, very long, very steep hill, and we call it Doomsday Hill.
063, 063.
And at the top of the hill, there's this guy, and he's in a vulture costume, and it's a big old life-size vulture costume. And he has been doing the vulture costume since they started the race. And here's a fun fact, Miss Morgan. Guess who dated the vulture?
You?
Me.
Oh my God.
A couple of times. Didn't know it was him until we were dating. He was a little different. So that didn't last. But, so yeah, that's my claim to fame. But it is. It's a lot of fun. It's a big deal around here.
N37, N37.
And all of the restaurants, the night before, they do big spaghetti feeds because it's carbo loading for the race. And then the day of, they have Most of the restaurants will have a discount if you come in with your Bloomsday shirt on. So it's just a super fun community event. And I won't be running it this year. I have run it many times in the past. And sometimes I just trudged along. And one year I was pushing people in wheelchairs and so that they could participate. And that was a lot of fun. That was hard. Pushing those wheelchairs up that hill. Let me tell you, I didn't think I was going to make it.
B12, B1, 2.
And then I have run with the littles. But then there were a couple of years where I was in good shape and was actually trying to get a decent time. It's hard to get a good time, even if you're a decent runner, because there's just the hordes of people. Oh my gosh, Gwen's got a bingo? Wow, that was fast with 11 numbers.
Yeah.
Super duper.
All right. I'm ready if you are.
Okay, let's check your numbers.
3,
3,
12,
12,
27,
27.
33,
Nope,
46,
nope,
52,
yes,
65,
no,
69,
yes.
74.
All right, so that's a good bingo. Congratulations. Oh, you know what? I did not. Oh, yes, I did grab them. Woohoo! Let's go back over here. Get you some pom-pom action. Woohoo! I got to hit this button too. There's too many buttons. I can't do it fast. There. Nope. There. Nope. There. Yay! So we're pom-pomming. You won. Hooray, hooray. That was a very fast bingo. 11 numbers. I think that's some kind of world's record. 11 numbers. Good job. I guess you picked good numbers this time around, huh? Arlene, go and look at the description box and see if your numbers are in there. But
Different numbers.
I've got Miss Morgan over there saying no, that we do not have your numbers. So pop them up here right now. You need 9 numbers. 9. Whoops, I messed that up. You need 9 numbers in order to play. So get us some numbers. Get us some numbers. So as we were saying, our first gift is going to be a pattern. And how did I mess that up already? And it's from Melissa Fuller, who is Butterfly Dreams. Oh, okay. Well, Gwen, if you can't read her pattern, that's all right. We'll give you the other gift then, which I'm making as we speak. I'm doing the last finishing touches as we speak. So I'll show it to you, but it will be finished. These are so darn cute. These turned out so cute. Oh, I don't like the way that is. I'll play with that a little bit more so it looks better. Okay, so you know how much I love my cup cozies. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, I've got all the tails. So I'm working on the tails. So they will be all fixed. Okay. So you've seen this one before. The coffee cup. The coffee cup. Oh, yes. Melissa Crochets with Love. Thank you, Lisa. Look at this. It's a little, nope, wrong one. It's a little donut. So now you've got coffee and a donut on the 2 cup cozies. Isn't that the cutest darn thing? When I saw the little donut, I'm like, oh, I have to have those. I have to have those to go with my coffee cups. So I was literally sitting here sewing these on. I just bought them. I just bought the little donuts. And so I quick made up a couple of cup cozies because I knew I wanted to use them as prizes today. So congratulations. And I'm sure I've got your email, your address, but I always want a confirmation that I have not that nothing has changed. So please go ahead and send me. Your granddaughter will debo me. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's an autocorrect. So cute. So cute. I am going to start selling these, but you know me, I don't have a clue how to go about doing that. Lisa, I just made it up. I literally just made it up. Oh, your granddaughter's going to take them, going to steal them from it. Yeah. I've got a lot of that going on around here for sure. But I just thought those were adorable. And I hit a really good sale at Joann's, which doesn't happen very often, on the buttons. Oh, you were in a donut business. How cute. Yum. Oh, I bet you. So are you sick to death of donuts? I worked at a candy store for about a year. And this is so funny. We sold candies and nuts. And I had never eaten cashews until I worked at that store. And I fell in love with cashews. So, but I bought they had all their specialty buttons on sale because they can be spendy if you don't get them on sale. They're about $5 for a package, and some of the packages only have 3 buttons in them. These ones have more. These ones have 16, but still for $5. And they were having a big sale. I think it was buy 2 get 1 free, or buy 3 get 2 free, or something like that. But I bought a bunch. I got a bunch of buttons, so I've got a whole bunch of different styles now. But when I saw those donuts, I'm like, oh, I have to have that for the coffee. I just thought they were the cutest thing. So I'm literally sitting here sewing these buttons on, and I'll get the ends all woven out. So make sure you send me your email address. Let me get that banner up. Not your email address. Send me an email with your mailing address is what I'm trying to say. And again, I'm sure I've got it. I know it's in the memory, but I still like to make sure I've got it correct because things happen. Oh, you haven't had one in 2 years during being allergic. Oh, that would be bad. You must be allergic to some of the ingredients in the batter. That would be so hard. So hard. Before, yeah, nothing to eat. Yeah. Before you became allergic, oh, the gluten. Mm-hmm. What was your favorite before you were not able to eat them any longer? Oh, yep. We need more numbers, Bonnie K. Thank you, Miss Morgan. So I'm going to leave the email out for just a few more minutes because it does get in the way. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Forever Blessed. And I'm so glad that you mentioned the color because I had switched the packages. So I opened them up and redid them. Good. Okay. There's your other numbers from Bonnie. And bacon maple bars. Yeah, that would be a good thing. That would be a very good thing. So I'll get these finished up. And yeah, because I've got all these strings on, because somehow I got over here without a yarn needle, or they'd be all finished and ready to go. Where is my yarn needle? Yeah, everything's in a bag over there. I brought my needle and thread, but not a yarn needle.
It's in your sewing machine, your knitting machine.
Not in the little one. It's not. Oh, it is in the big one. Ha! I can reach it. Thank you, mister. Okay. So those of you that have a knitting machine, I learned a trick from Ola Joe of all places. And I have watched 8,000 videos on this. Oh, I can't lift it and show you. But on the side of your knitting machine, there's a little hole, a little tiny hole. It's to put your yarn needle in. So you've got it right there with you for all the different things that you need. So that's where my needle went. It was away. That's the problem. It was away. Okay, so I'll get that fixed up. Bakery worked out. Walmart made donuts, put maple glaze on them, and then dipped them in bacon bits. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, Boston cream. Those are my favorite. I'm that person who's not in love with donuts, but that sounds really good.
You know what my favorite is?
What's Morgan's
The
favorite?
town where Batman lives in.
Uh-huh.
There's a bakery there, and they sell doughboys. And they're donuts shaped like men. And those are my favorite.
That sounds very strange.
Strangely delicious.
Strangely delicious. Okay. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Okay, so Gwen sent me an email. I will double check and I will get these. In theory, they're going out in the mail tomorrow because I need a trip to the post office tomorrow. And just on, oh, and then Sherry said she used to work at a seafood restaurant and always say there's nothing to eat. Yeah. Okay, we are about ready to start game 2. Game 2 is again match 5. Hopefully it doesn't go that quickly or I won't even be able to visit with you all tonight. I know. That's my fun part is the visiting. You guys are just like, come on, come on, come on already.
Let's play bingo. 070 070.
70. Okay, let's get this done. So speaking of seafood, for many, 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 many years, a friend of mine, a friend of ours, had a booth, a food booth that she would take to all of the events and carnivals and fairs and things like that. And it was shrimp tacos. I don't eat shrimp. And every year she would make me eat one shrimp taco because she was just sure that I was going to end up liking them. I did not. But she made homemade salsa and she'd make it right there on the spot. And I never, yes, Arlene, Morgan got your numbers. I never could see exactly how she made her salsa. And I cannot take heat, but oh,
B5, B5.
I loved her salsa. Man, oh man. So that was always good. But yeah, I worked in her booth. I started out just as a friend, helping her out, selling pop. So we'd be outside selling pop while she was inside cooking away. And then most of the places where she was at,
063 063.
they put up their own soda sales. And like they would have, like the high school band would come in and run that. And then they'd get, they'd make money for that. I know, right, Sherry? And everybody thinks you're gonna. But no. Mister, what was that? What was that thing you had on the ship that you fell in love with? That seafood thing. Oh, oysters. Oysters, Rockefeller. Now, he loves seafood. He loves all the seafood.
074 074.
But when we were on our trip, he had oyster Rockefellers for dinner one night. And he said that was probably the best thing he'd ever eaten in his life. In so much so that we had to go back another night so he could get those again. And that was his dinner. So I see oyster Rockefellers in our future here. Yeah. 3 miles for the Atlantic Ocean. So you always had saltwater fish and clams. Oh, yeah, digging clams. That's hard work. Chesapeake Bay. Yep. Nope, he likes all the seafoods.
You could say I like all food.
Yeah, there's very few foods he does not like. Yogurt. And he's not a fan of hummus, which I adore.
B4, B4.
But even hummus breaks me out. I'm allergic to citric acid. And so things that don't bother other people, they'll be like, yeah, this doesn't, this isn't spicy at all. And I'll be like, my mouth is on fire. But it's not necessarily the spice. It's because of the citrus acid in everything. Well, hummus, lemon juice is the main base of it. And I can eat a couple of bites of it, and then it starts eating away. It literally eats holes in my tongue.
N37, N37.
Okay, Bonnie K's allergic to it also. Yep. I can't have bananas. I can, and it's weird because some of the things that normally bother me, I can eat a little bit of, but then if I eat more, it's a problem. And like bananas falls into that category. Walnuts, I break out with just one bite of a walnut. Chickpeas. Oh, chocolate hummus. That's interesting.
Chocolate hummus is good.
Have not had that.
They have it at Trader Joe's.
I've had the roasted red pepper hummus. That's pretty good. Okay, this is done. That sounds good. We haven't had hummus in a while.
No, we should get some.
Next time you go to TJ's, grab some hummus.
Yeah, they have the really good one with the pine nuts.
Yes, coffee, tea, pineapple, oranges. Yep, we got the same thing. Pineapple is probably my worst thing. I cannot. And it's funny because some things are fine raw and other things are fine cooked. But tomatoes,
I26, I26.
I can eat some tomato if it's raw, but if it's cooked, I can't have it. It hurts so bad. And see, we had a slice of pizza for lunch and my mouth is still broke out from it. And pineapple, I can't touch if it's raw, but he'll grill it and then I can eat like one slice of it. It's so good grilled. So
I25,
good.
I25.
Oh, wow. You have a lot of allergies, Elizabeth. And with gluten, again, working at the food trailer, all these people would always come up and they'd, do you have any gluten? Do you have any gluten? Yes, there's gluten in it. And then you could always tell if the person was really allergic or if they just said, oh, I don't do gluten, because they're two different things.
B3, B3.
And with the people that are truly allergic to gluten, we would offer to cook it without the breading, because the breading was a beer batter out of flour, but the shells we used were corn. So they got very excited about that. So with corn shells, now they can have it. And then, but I would have to tell them, but it's all cooked in the same oil. So the people that are severely allergic, they couldn't even have it because it was cooked in the same oil. But other folks, I could tell they were really allergic because they would start picking up the toppings, the hot sauce and stuff, and reading the labels, because a lot of that stuff has gluten in it. So that's how you can tell if somebody's really allergic.
G55, G55.
Okay, the first one's all done. The little donut one is all done. Is that not just the cutest thing? I'm so pleased with the way that this turned out. I saw an ad today for Chili's. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Morgan, we're going to Chili's.
Yes.
For
I go to Chili's. I love Chili's.
It's a special margarita that they have that's on sale for $6.
Ooh.
And I don't even remember what kind it was, but I went, oh, I need one of those.
Do they have takeout margaritas?
I don't think they have takeout anymore.
Dang it.
So
Applebee's still does takeout margaritas.
we have to go. So much of the Oriental food has stuff in it. Yeah.
What kind of margarita is it?
I don't know. I got an email and I can't turn on my email because I've got all this. Yeah, you got to read all the labels, all the labels, all of the labels. Okay, so I just saw somebody pop in who said they've not played before. The first question is, do we have your numbers? Because that's how you play.
B12, B1, 2.
So we got to double check and see if we've got your numbers. Do you see who it was that
Becky.
popped in?
Becky.
So,
No, Becky.
okay, Becky, you need to quickly give us 9 numbers. Just type it in the comments between 1 and 75. All of a sudden, I couldn't remember. How high do we go? Yeah, just type in your numbers right now. That's how we're going to do that, Becky. You're going to type in your numbers, and you're going to tell me what your numbers are between 1 and 75.
And then keep track of them.
And keep track of your numbers. Oh, yeah, because of Cinco de Mayo. You're right. That's why they're having margarita. But it wasn't the basic margarita. It was something
Is it
else.
Mango?
Hmm?
Is it mango?
You're going to make me look it up, aren't you?
I can look it up.
She's going to look it up because it was pretty darn special. That I remember. It's just look up not Applebee's, Chili's $6 margarita.
6.
So you need to pick 9 numbers, Becky. Just type them into the comments and we'll write them down for confirmation, but you need to keep track of them for the actual playing of the game. And then next week, in theory, Robin will have entered them in the description box.
G50, G50.
Yes.
It's tequila, coconut syrup, grenadine, pineapple juice, and sour mix.
So what are they calling it? Oh, they're just calling it the Steak-A. And it's got grenadine and pineapple juice and margarita mix. My mouth is going to be tore up.
Worth it.
Worth it. I really want one of those. So then you cannot, there's Becky's numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. And so you can't play, obviously, you can't play this game because, you know, we're this far in. But you will be able to play the next game and all the games from here on out. Armchair Chef, Miss Lori. I finally made a decision. And the decision is yes, I want it.
I-29, I-2, 9.
I should have sent you an email today because I kept, you know how that works. It pops into my little head and then it's gone. So I will send you an email. Boy, that was painful, wasn't it? Painful. Oh.
G51, G51.
All right, Sherry got a number. Paula still needs 2 more numbers? No, I think she means she needs 2 numbers.
Oh, okay.
Because we've got her numbers. She's the one. Yeah, definitely start checking with your Mexican restaurants.
I have her with 8 numbers. So she might just need 1 number.
Paula's the one that put them in. That's right. I missed a number when I was doing hers.
Okay.
So it's in the description box. And if you look, and she actually.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, she actually put them into the thing. Yeah, we might have to go to lunch tomorrow.
N34, N34.
So have you guys seen my shorts that I've been posting the last couple days? You see the exciting thing that's happening at our house?
I know the exciting thing that's happening at our
You
house.
know the exciting thing. Doris knows. So you guys know that last fall, Mr. and Morgan banded together to wear me down
I-22, I-2-2.
and convinced me that we can have chickens.
It didn't take that long to wear.
It did take a long time to wear me down.
Uh-uh.
And so Saturday, Mr. came home with a whole box full of them.
2 boxes.
How many is there? 16?
Yeah.
We now have 16 baby chicks
Best day
N43,
ever.
N43.
and no chicken coop.
It's almost done.
It's almost done. He's working diligently, feverishly on the chicken coop. He had it all planned out. He just didn't have all the stuff to make it with yet. So now the chicken coop is happening. Fresh eggs. No baby goat. We had the baby goat. We had the baby goat conversation multiple times.
I-16, I-1-6.
Ooh, a cashmere goat. Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Now you're sold.
I hadn't thought about that. Yes, it was a lot for first timers. However, this is what happened. He went to the store. Did you go to buy chickens or were you just there?
No, I was just there.
He was just there. And
They were eliminating them.
oh, yes, yeah. I can guarantee the people like me aren't making a dime off of our shorts. Not a dime. So he just happened to be at the store
065, 065.
and was looking at the chicks, and there was some lady there just buying everything, this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. And when she was all done decimating the stock of chicks, there was this little handful left over.
G56, G56.
And the guy told him if he took them all, he'd give him a discount. So, well, we knew we were getting them anyway, and we knew we were getting them this spring. We just weren't quite ready for them. But that's how you get ready. And I see a bingo. I see a bingo. Miss Dawn.
Yay.
All right, let's check your numbers.
Where's my book? There it is. Okie dokie. 9,
No.
12,
Yes.
13,
No.
21,
No.
28,
Yes.
55,
Yes.
7,
No.
69,
No.
2.
No. Okay, Dawn, we got a problem. The numbers that I have don't match the numbers that you have. Did you look down below at the numbers down there, Dawn? Okay, wait. We're double checking. We're double checking.
Okay, I might have messed it up.
It could be an error on our part.
Let's try it one more time.
Okay, let's do it again.
3,
3.
10,
No.
12,
Yes.
13,
No.
27,
No.
31,
No.
34,
Yes.
56,
Yes.
65.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay! Did we look at the wrong thing?
I looked at the wrong Dawn.
Oh, we've got more than one Dawn.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, you're good.
My bad.
That's why we double check all this stuff. Do you know how happy it makes me that it was not me that messed it up? Do you know how happy that makes me? Where's our palms? Yay, Dawn! Yay, 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 yay!
Morgan.
Okay.
Morgan.
All right. because, you guys know that's the kind of thing that I do all the time. All right. So what I need you to do is go to Ravelry and look up Melissa Fuller, Fuller. And she has 3 patterns posted there. I'm going to see if I should have them still. Yes, I do still have them ready to go. I'm going to make me big so that you guys. Oh, I already made me big. Never mind. These are the 3 patterns. 2 of them are scarves. One has the butterflies. The other one is the remembrance scarf, awareness scarf. And it's got the ribbon thing in it. And you can do this any color you want. You can do your background one color and the scarf a different color, or the remembrance a different color, so that you can do that for any of the Cancer types that you wish to do. Or she's got this beautiful, are we calling that a sweater or a vest? We're calling that a cardigan. And it's called the Lavender Cardigan. And that is on my list of things you absolutely have to do, because that is so darn pretty. And that is one of those where you make it, you start at the bottom and you go up, down, and around, so you can make it as long as you want. So pretty. So, anywho, all you got to do to get your pattern, all you got to do is get me back here to, no, that's not right. Let's go back to StreamYard, STREAM. No, I wasn't in StreamYard. I was over here in YouTube. There we go.
Can I still your yard needle?
Yeah. I've got about 12 of them. Email address, and tell me which of those 3 patterns you want. And then also the other gal, if you probably have done that because we talked about it earlier, but if not, so I should have 2 emails tonight from people telling me which pattern you want. And it doesn't matter which one. I am playing hide and seek tonight. Man, it has been absolutely a pain. I know that lavender cardi is so pretty, Melanie. I so want to make that. So somebody just popped in. Cynthia just got home, and just about ready to start their game. Bingo. I'm going to this banner because it takes up too much space. Too much space. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. Get this down. Okay.
That's very good. The little bit I tasted wasn't too bad.
So, ready to start game 3. But so we've got the first prize was these little cup cozies that I'm in the process of making as we speak. The first one is done. And I've just got one more tail to weave in, but Morgan just stole my needle. So we're sharing a yarn needle tonight. Second prize was another one of Melissa's patterns. And so I think you said probably going to, you made it just into the game. I saw the one gal is going to pick the sweater. and I don't know what the other one, what she's going to pick. I want her to. I absolutely should be. Okay. So we're getting ready to start game 3. Does anybody, and I am still only showing one bar on my computer. So I don't know why it's doing that tonight. We've reset the modem twice. I've turned off everything that's using internet except the computer, so it should not be an issue. But apparently it is. So we're at our intermission. Does anybody have any upcoming videos they want to talk about? Any giveaways anybody wants to talk about? Anything exciting in that realm that they want to talk about? And hi, everybody that's just coming in. And I did see, oh, Deb has made that twice. She said it's a really good pattern. That is good to know. That is good to know. Queen's Craft, Miss Bridget, if you want to send me an email, we can talk about that. Oh, Deb, thank you. Yay. Yay. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate the donations, you guys. It helps tremendously. It all goes right to postage, every bit of it. Oh, Lisa's still working on Sophie. I'm behind. Oh, tonight at 9 MDT. That's Mountain Time. Okay. So can you put, is there a, Lori, do you have a link for that? Can you put a link up for that? I don't know if that'll help anything. But yeah, let's do a bingo raid on that at 9 o'clock Mountain. So that's an hour later than us. So let me think. Okay, so it's about 6:30ish where you are right now, Lori. Is that correct? Cinnamon Stitches Mako cotton video. No. Okay, so it's 6:30 now, right now. We're going to be down here in roughly an hour. That's about how long it's been taken. So then you guys make sure that you get 9 o'clock. Make sure that you mark that. In fact, yeah, drop the link to that and we can all go over and not favorite it. You know what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say? Like it so it'll send you the reminder. I'm doing it right now. ARM.
Notifications on?
Yes, notification. That's the word. Here it is. Notify me. It's in 2 hours. According to, okay, 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to, let's do a thumbs up right now. Get that out of the way. And we are golden there. Okay, so we're set for that. So everybody pop over and set the notification for Armchair for her 9 o'clock live. Okay. Yep. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, thumbs up would be wonderful. Tank and Tees Crochet Along by Lynette and Jackie. Lynette is that, oh my gosh, I can see her. What's her name? I love her show. What's her show? Somebody tell me the name of her show. I can't. And I'm not sure who Jackie is. Who's Jackie? Come on. Lynette is Charmed Grammy Crochet. But I don't know who Jackie is. That sounds good. Tanks and Tees Crochet Along. I can't do any more crochet alongs. I should look at it though. So tomorrow we have Rad Girls Live, Rad Girls Lunch Break. Nope, we have not started round 3 yet. It's going to be coming up after. This is our commercial break. We give everybody a chance to talk about upcoming videos and things like that. So tomorrow's Rad Girls Live, Rad Girls Lunch Break, which is at 12 Central, 10 o'clock Pacific. And it's always a surprise to see who's going to join us. Miss Amber is probably still underwater. She's got so much going on. She's got broken pipes at her house and no no end in sight when they're going to get fixed. So as of right now, she's running back and forth across the street to her aunt's house to use water. So it has not been a fun time for her. So don't know if she'll make it or not. She hasn't made it to much lately. With Miss Dana, depends on where she is and what's going on with while she's driving. We had a heck of a time yesterday. We've pretty much decided that Sacramento does not like her. Anytime she's anywhere near Sacramento, she cannot get cell service. So, and she is running up and down the Pacific coast right now. So we'll see. It could just possibly be me. But, that's never stopped us before. So tomorrow, 10 o'clock Pacific, 12 Central is lunch break, and it's 45 minutes, period. We don't go 1 minute longer because it's truly supposed to be a lunch break. So you can grab your project and come and sit and work on it for a few minutes while we chit chat. There's no set plan. It's whatever we decide to talk about, whatever pops up. Okay. And then our guest, we don't have a guest tomorrow, but the following week, so a week from tomorrow, I'm so excited. We have Miss Michelle, and I don't know her last name, but her name is Michelle, and her channel, her blog, her channel actually hasn't been up for a long, long time, but she's had a blog for a very long time. And the name of it is Two Brothers Blankets. You're going to want to pop over and look at her stuff. She has just had a book published. Her first book, I believe. She's got a lot of patterns, but I think this is her first book. And the reason I got super excited is it's all patterns for men. So there's hats and sweaters and vests and, the whole vest to do over here. So I finally have a vest pattern that I can make for Mr. But her kiddos, when they were little, she could do all the blankets and toys and things, but now they're all grown. And I want to say they're older teenagers, maybe low 20s, but they modeled all of the things in her book, and it is not expensive. I want to say the neighborhood of $20, 18, 19, 20, 21, something like that, right in there. It seems like when I look different places, it's a couple of dollars difference, but you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Ravelry. I think there's a link to it. It's on Etsy. And I think there's a link to it right through her blog. But she's going to be our guest next week. And I'm so excited because of the men's knit pattern or the men's crochet patterns. And they're really nice. They're really good looking patterns. I've done some of her other things, and her patterns are very nice. They're easy to follow, well written. So I'm super excited that we're going to have her on there. And I did send her an email the other day, and I didn't get a response. So I got to try again, because you know how that goes with the emails. They get sent to limbo land. But yeah, that does. Her name is Michelle, and it's TWO, Two Brothers Blankets is the name of her thing. Maybe somebody can drop the link for that. Someone who's got a blue dress can do that for me. Who is still in here? Are none of my blue dresses in here? That's strange.
Blue dress?
Yeah, like you can drop stuff that other people can't drop.
Oh.
It's called you're having a blue dress. Bridget, you don't have a blue dress? We got to fix that. I'll get that fixed. So that's what's upcoming on here. Okay, let's get going on game 3. Let's clear the board. Now this is blackout 2, Brothers blankets. Confirm. It's Michelle. She's so cute. Well, and if you go to my channel, you'll see the link to the thing next week.
Let's play bingo. 071 071.
So now this is blackout. We got to match all 9 numbers. And if you mess up in bingo with just 5, that's okay. It happens almost every week. So the chickens, so he went to buy the chickens. And, oh, you want to see the board? For heaven's sakes. See the board. You people are so needy sometimes. Share screen, pick the thing, do the button, push the doohickey. Did I freeze again? Oh, there we go. All right. I need to move this so I can see the button. When I push that all.
G59, G59.
So I have to have I have to have 2 things going, so otherwise I can't see your comments. Yeah, Sherry says that's not going to make any difference with her numbers anyway. All right. So so he ended up buying all the chickens they had. He got a deal. Now we are allowed to have 10 chickens because we live in the city limits, and we can have 10 chickens. Well, powers that be that we have 16 because I know they're babies and things happen, and I expect that we'll lose a couple of them just in the growing process. They're about a week old right now. And
I16, I16.
I also know we cannot have boy chickens. And I also know that you cannot tell if the girl chickens are boy chickens until a little bit farther down the road. So I expect a few of them will end up being chicken dinner. Don't tell them. Oh, 9-pound, 1-ounce baby boy. Oh, speaking of babies, guess who's a new grandma? Yeah. Baby blood that I'm on. It's getting way better. It's getting way better. So here's the baby. But the baby beat me. So, and I knew that was going to happen. So we had the baby came this last week. She's a week old now. Coming up on 2 weeks old. She was born a week ago Wednesday. So this is a great grandbaby. This is our 3rd great grandbaby, and she was 9 pounds 10 ounces. She was a big girl, big baby. So we're still working on the blanket, but we're getting much closer. I can see the light at the end of the yarn, as it were. Yeah, I had to do a little clipping and snipping and rearranging to get because it's one of those auto color thingies. Do a little snipping to this side to work out, but it did. It's fine.
063, 063.
So when Mr. grabbed all of the chicks, and they told him what kind of chickens they were, what breed, and by the time he got home, he had forgotten. So I have no idea what the breed is, but they are. Does anybody want to see one of the chickies? Oh, Miss Morgan's going to go get one. So she's got a favorite. Told me the other ones that she's a favorite. Wanted a girl, got 3 boys. Then you want a granddaughter, got 3 grandsons. Yeah, no girls in your world. So, oh, you can have 5 laying hens. I can have up to 10 because I brought a double lot. So based on the size of your lot,
Beep.
many you can have. And I do understand that they can sex them when they're born, but we don't know if that happened or not. I need to call where he bought them and find out. for sure. Yeah, we've got 10 grandkids, and now 3 great-grandkids. So Miss Morgan has picked out a favorite, and she has named it Ginger. And it's the littlest one.
B15, B1, 5.
And then there's another one that is the biggest one, and she has named it Big Bird. Oh, here we go. Let's, here's a magazine. Okay, I'm gonna and then I guess I gotta just go away first. There we go. Here's the baby. This is the one that one. Here you go. There's that's what they look like in the back. If anybody has any idea what kind of a chicken this is, they kind of have the dark. We just lost it. There we go. It's back. So you can see the dark line down the back with a little bit of light color on the side. And then somebody told me, let me get them on this side, you chicken people, that because her feather kind of is a stair step, that means it's a girl. And if it was round, that would mean it was a boy. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. But there you go. There's our baby. There's our baby. Oh, he's pooping. There be poop.
Awesome.
Yeah. Would you bring me a washcloth?
I sure can.
You know, I was thinking Rhode Island Red because he thought they said it was something with an R.
I thought he said S last time I talked to him.
He said R when he told me. Yeah. I know, they're just so cute the way they talk. And I'm hoping it is a Rhode Island Red because the little bit I've learned about them, they're pretty good chicken. Good layers and all of that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we don't know anything about them except, well, Mr. claims, yeah, I'm sure it's a very common breed, getting it from the supply store. Mr. has raised chickens tons when he was younger, like tons, like they had 200 of them.
G60, G60.
When he was probably 12-ish. And so, and they did a lot of work when they were kids. They did a lot of farm work. And yes, if they're boys, they're roosters, and we cannot have roosters in the city. So those turn into dinner. Tail feathers point down on females and up on males. But that's when they get tail feathers. That's going to be a while before we get those.
I don't know if they're Rhode Island Red chicks.
Yeah?
Because those look more like solid.
More solid colored.
See?
Oh, yeah. No, they don't look like that at all. Nope.
He's laying so comfortable.
He is very cozy.
She. We're being optimistic, but yes.
She.
067, 067.
And Lori, I looked into that, and my understanding is any of them can crow. And the females can cock-a-doodle-doo, not just males. That's a common misconception, apparently. And so basically, it can have the thingy on top, it can crow, it can have the tail feathers, it can have the spurs. If it lays eggs, it's a girl. And other than that, there's really nothing that guarantees it. So we're just hoping for the best. So I fully expect that our 16 will get weaned down to closer to 10, maybe not exactly 10. Yeah, that's what I read, that females will crow if there's no male around. Isn't that the funniest thing?
N45, N45.
So we've got the two of them that are named Ginger and Big Bird.
I think I figured it out.
Oh, she thinks she's figured something out.
Brown leghorns.
Oh, a brown leghorn. Leghorns are good birds.
064, 0, 6, 4.
Oh, yeah. That's totally what they are. Light brown leghorn. That is 100% what they are. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Look, it could be a picture of our baby. Go show Mister. Say, we did it. We figured it out. We're on 9. We are on blackout. I know, the beautiful eggs.
I-22, I-2, 2.
He does think we're going to have brown eggs. So we'll see. But I'm just a mess because I've never done anything like this before. And I keep looking at all the YouTube videos, and there's like 12 million things that can go wrong.
I-21, I-2, 1.
And it's like, they're too hot. They're too cold. Don't put them on their back. What if they get a disease? What if they get a bug? What if they eat something they're not supposed to eat? What if they get pasty butt? There's too many things that can go wrong. And I'm just a nervous wreck. I'm just a nervous wreck with these things. And they have to be a certain they have to be a certain temperature. And if they're too warm in the daytime, are they going to be too cold at night? And Mister's just like, they're fine.
N31.
Leave them alone.
3, 1.
They'll be fine. And so he's been working day and night on the coop. But, I mean, I know they can't go out there for at least another month. So I keep telling him he's got time. Because I don't want him working too hard all at once. And who knows? Oh, a crocheter with hens and roosters. Oh, I'm going to have to find that. Who knows? Yeah, I've been watching a ton of them. Oh, yep, we've got a light on to keep them warm. And I know
G48,
they'll kind of huddle in the lamp, but then they've got to be able to get away from the lamp if they get too warm. And yeah, we're handling them and talking to them and loving on them. And that's the other thing, Bridget. I read, don't be a helicopter mom. So I'm trying to keep my distance and not worry about all the things. But still, we got to love on them and all that stuff. But I do know that if they're all huddled around the light all the time, it's probably not warm enough. And I'm sure it's warm enough in the daytime because it's so nice right now. If it had been a week ago, it'd been a different story.
G57, G57.
But then they are warm enough to be able to wander around and get some to drink and get some, some to eat. And then I saw a couple of them today. They were laying down and their arms are spread out. And yesterday I would have thought something was wrong.
G55, G55.
But I learned from the videos, they're just like sunbathing. They're just enjoying the heat lamp. So that made me happy that I knew that was a thing and they were fine. But I'm going to be a mess through this whole process. Even when we, in here, I'm worried about all the little diseases they can catch. Once they get out to the run, I'm going to be worried about all the critters that can get to them. Yes. All the different glasses. Uh-huh. Miguel from Who Knows. Okay.
Mr. says no.
B6, B6.
Mister's wrong.
I don't know. We looked through a list of chicken breeds.
Mm-hmm.
He said it started with a P, which is different letters.
He told me it started with an R. See, he changes his mind every day.
But thinking that breed. That's what he thinks.
Oh. Well, can we see the back?
I don't know.
They don't look like that at all. Oh, well, some of them look like that. Mm-hmm. The lighter colored ones. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
I think we've got 2 breeds. I think we've got, what's this one called? Penna de Cinca, something like that.
It's Spanish.
Because some of them are a lighter color with that stripey in the back, but that leghorn one looks just like the darker ones.
Yeah.
Right. I know that I need to, they're already drinking the water. They're eating and drinking, no problem.
I-20, I-2, 0.
And I have read that it's okay. You can't intervene if some of them are, it looks like they're being mean to the other ones. That's just natural, unless they're really attacking one of them and tearing them up.
And then next bingo, we can show them the kitten.
We bought them from the Tractor Supply store, and we got the last of them. So I don't know, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to go in there and talk to them. Oh, that's an idea. Go to the Tractor Supply store website and see what they show available. That's a good idea.
Is it Tractor Supply or North 40?
I thought he said Tractor Supply, but it could be North 40. Yeah, right out there by where I worked. Yeah.
B7, B7.
Heat lamp, pasty butt, hay, straw, feed, and that stuff, and the dirt. And then they got to have the medicine. And did they have their vaccination when they were born? And making sure they've got, what is that, grit and...
Well, we don't have a Tractor Supply within 10 miles.
Okay, then it's the other one.
Okay.
Once they get outside. Okay, so then I'm worried about them being out in the dirt. What if they get it? What if there's something in the yard that hurts them? What if we're just getting started, Dawn. So as long as you've got your numbers in, check the board. We are on blackout. Yeah, Kelly, I know they can't get too hot. And I remember
B8, B8.
I remember talking to you guys last year when it was so hot. And I remember somebody saying they froze like watermelon or something like that and gave it to them to play with and to keep cool. I can't remember. Do you guys remember what it was you do when it gets so hot? I know you missed them.
B10, B1, 0.
And they got a lot of ventilation in their coop. I remember that. And you got to have the fencing has to go way down under so that so just any fruit and veggie. Wire bottom. Yeah, our yard isn't big enough to move them around between the part that's fenced off and where the shed is and now the coop and the RV. There really isn't room to move them around. No apples, no seeds. And I read no,
I mean, we do have the plum trees in the backyard, too.
Huh. Frozen Pepsi bottles, just the coolness. Okay. I heard they cannot have avocado, that's poisonous, and rhubarb is poisonous.
O75, O75.
They instinctively know what to and not to eat. Okay. They don't need those things. Okay, so then how do you handle, like we get heads of lettuce and cabbage for them to play with. Oh, popcorn.
I've seen the one where they get a head of lettuce and they put it on a string.
Mm-hmm.
And they string it up inside the coop, and then it's like a disco ball that they can pick at.
Oh, funny. Yeah, they can have the apples, just not the seeds. That's what I thought too.
N32, N32.
Cucumbers, they love cucumbers. And just stay away from salty foods, just because it's not good for them to have all that salt. You know, they'll have little teeny tiny heart attacks. Grit. They'll get their own grit outside. Really? But from where? I mean, how do they get it? I've just got a plain old yard with dirt and some really bad weedy grass. Yeah, temps range from 10 below to 110. We typically don't get 110, but we do get 100. Oh, dirt has grit in it.
N37, N37.
Oh, they can eat just the yeah, that makes sense that the watermelon, they can eat the outside too. Oh, there's sand in the dirt. Okay. Small gravel. So this is my plan as of today. We'll see how this goes. We were talking last week or the week before about the 100 days of crochet or the 100 days of your craft. I'm going to do 100 days of chicken since I did a little short the day they came home. I can do a short every day. I can't do a video. And probably I can do a video once a week or so. Sand, tiny bit. Yeah, I'll get the right kind of. Yep, the mealworms. I saw that.
072 07 2.
Eggs, the eggshells for the calcium, but not until they're bigger, not when they're babies. The crumble. Yeah. Tomato worms. Ugh. Yeah. So I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know that they could eat all that stuff. I thought you give them chicken feed and that's what you give them. So apparently they're going to be good about, I'm glad I saw that video about the leftovers right off. So we can start just saving food scraps.
065 065.
Joe Doug could care less about them. He went out there and he kind of looked at them the first night they were there. And he just sort of stood there and looked at them and then looked at us and then looked at them. And he goes, well, this is boring. And he went back in the house. What I do need to be careful of is the kitty cat. Miss Lulu loves watching the birds through the front window. And so far, she doesn't know they're there. That's what we got to be careful of. Oh, yours like the tomatoes the best. Oh, I bet watching them.
C9 069.
Yes, I knew that. I learned that, Doris. They can't have the extra calcium until they get older. Oh, really? They swing in it. How interesting. So I'm just stream. I'm back. Let's get Bingo back.
Oh, there you are.
Trying to get Bingo back. Bingo doesn't go away, so we just got to get it back.
Okay, Joe. Okay.
Share screen. Okay. Okay. There's the numbers. I don't know why this is happening. Oh, put mothballs out around the coop to help keep the predators away. Okay. I will do whatever. I'll do whatever it takes. So we think we found out the name of the breed.
What's that?
Plymouth Rock. It's got a P and an R, and you told us it started with both of the letters. You told both of us it starts with one of those letters.
Yeah.
And now names.
B. 2.
And this says indicators and the dog. Oh, thunderstorm's coming. No, Cynthia.
G53. G53.
She lives here. She lives a couple miles from us.
Cynthia does?
Mhm.
Oh, we're gonna get thunder?
Cynthia lives over by the Ross over here.
Oh. I hope we get thunder. I don't want that.
No, that would scare the chickens.
No.
N41. N41.
They need to get used to it.
Well, not when they're tiny babies.
Why not?
I don't know, because we're gonna have if it thunders, we're gonna have to bring them in the house and snuggle with them so they're not scared.
Yeah, Morgan liked to sleep with
I know.
chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lori's going live at 9:00 Mountain. So we gotta hit her when you're done here.
G50. G50.
So, how are your Lizzie blankets coming? Nobody has sent me any pictures. Not recently. I got a couple the first week. First couple weeks.
061. 61.
70 degrees. out there.
Wasn't that a wonderful interview with Anya last week? Oh my gosh. Oh, good, Paula. Can't wait to see your pictures. She was just a delight. I know, 11's late. Okay, Becky. Yeah, it goes quick. Once you get going on it, it goes pretty quick.
G49. No.
And then run over and pick him on the nose.
G.
Well, I got your prize in the mail, so I've got the prize now. So when you finish your blanket, and basically saying if you're substantially done, then you can just send me a picture. And on that, after the last week, I think give it 2 weeks from when it Okay, we're going to try this one more time. We reset the router, so hopefully it'll work. Ooh, Tabitha's only got 2 more numbers to go. Yay. Well, the board's getting pretty full. We got 39. So 38 was the last number called. And then if you see up in the corner, up in the left-hand corner, those 2 red numbers, 56 was the number before that. Hi, HD. Okay. Let's pull another number.
073 073.
Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying. Oh, Tabitha needs 1 more number. That would be pretty fast, too, with only 40 numbers pulled.
N35, N35.
Shake them up? Okay. Tabitha may not want them shook up. She's on a roll. Okay, here we go. Shaking the numbers. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the numbers. Shake the numbers. Okay. See if that helps anybody else. And hope it doesn't hurt Tabitha.
I-17, I-17.
Jay's got 3 to go. So working on everything like normal. But at the same time, since last week, I've been trucking along trying to think about things and checking out patterns for the craft show. Because that starts the end of this month. So I've got a month to get that stuff together. And I don't care if I have a lot of stuff or not. It's mostly just for us to have a presence for the shop.
B9, B9.
But Morgan's making hair scrunchies, and I've got a bunch of hats ready to go, and I'm going to make a bunch of the. So what we decided on was the hats, which I don't think are going to sell while it's hot. Oh, that's so pretty. Boy, that's a pretty bright one. I saw a bunch of them being made out of that velvet yarn, too.
I think I'm going to go pick up some chenille.
Mm-hmm.
I think chenille would do really well.
I keep seeing that the Bernat blanket is the way to go on those. Oh, you're working on everything.
070, 070.
So again, trying to get this blanket done for the baby. I got about 1.5 skeins left to go, and then it's done. I made five or six hats, and they're all done up. I just got to pull the tops and tie those off. And I want to make a bunch more of the cup cozies. And I've decided to go with, because of your guys' suggestions, some of the things I've decided to go with. Oh, I love the mosaic.
G47, G47.
We're going to do the water balloons. We're going to do the soap sacks. We're going to do hair scrunchies, a bunch of hair scrunchies. We are going to do, I found something today that looked interesting, and it was a handle that like you put on the end of a fry pan, like a cast iron pan, so they're not hot.
066, 066.
What else? Oh, some of those spa face scrubby thingies and coasters, like mug rugs and coasters and things.
B1, B1.
And so I want to keep, so I'm not having a million different things, but because it goes on all summer, I can do different things every week and just add things to the list, to the pile. Okay, so the water balloons, I had to do some research on that. Kelly, I loved Mosaic. I thought it was easy. Once you get the rhythm, I thought it was easy and one of the most beautiful things I've ever done. If you take a look back at my older, not older, but my videos right before Christmas, I did Trevor the Turtle, and he was just stunning.
I-30,
Oh,
I-30.
yeah, baby headbands. And then I saw some cute headbands today that look like a bouquet of flowers. Just not a bouquet, a string of flowers. That was really pretty too. I liked that. Baby headbands. Yeah, that's a great idea. And then there was some other cute little thing. I've seen so many cute things. So I started a playlist of craft fair things. And so I'm just dropping videos left and right into that.
068, 068.
Yeah, the neck lamp really does help.
I-28, I-28.
That was the 50th number. The water balloons. So apparently you can do it two ways. You just kind of crochet sort of a round blob and close it up at the top. And they suggested using the Bernat blanket yarn for that too. And what you do is, instead of a balloon that pops, because I thought they were putting them inside of it, but you don't. It's instead of the water balloons that break. And you just dunk them in the water and throw them at each other. And I found a video where...
I-27, I-27.
Okay, there you go. There you go, Bonnie. Tabitha. I found a video where she made a bunch of them. She made smaller ones and bigger ones, and then she gave them to all the neighborhood kids, and they had a huge water fight in the backyard. And this is what they said about it. So you basically just get it wet and throw them at each other. There was no mess with the broken balloons all over the place. You didn't have to buy the balloons, which they get spendy over and over and over. Nobody has to take the time to blow up, to fill the balloons with water, because you just dunk that thing in and throw it. Dunk it. So basically each person has, there's a couple of buckets of water around, and you just throw them. The kids said they did not hurt as bad when they got hit with them. They didn't get as wet, but that was okay too. They kind of liked that as well. And of course, literally no cleanup. So it sounds like a pretty good deal.
B14, B1, 4.
There's your B, Linda. Yep. A rag in a bucket of water. That's what I thought too. But you just kind of make them cute little shape or little oval shape. I'm thinking even if you didn't go around and around, just kind of an oval shape. And you can make them smaller for the littler kids, bigger for the bigger kids. Okay, now remember, it's the first bingo on my end that I see on my end. It may not match what you guys see on your end, because we've got a lot of people with just one to go. It does sound like fun, doesn't it, Doris? And I really hadn't thought about it.
N36, N36.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yep, and you just let them dry and use them over and over. Bernat blanket yarn, that's it. So Becky, did you make round ones like balloonish shape, or did you just sort of make an oval? So basically, did you crochet in the round, or did you go back and forth? I don't want to pull a number because I know you're right. Okay, I'm going to pull a number, so don't type, Becky. Get ready for your bingo.
N33, N33.
Yeah, just let them dry and use them over and over. You don't even have to wash them. Just lay them out in the sunshine to dry. There's so many numbers already. Okay, so you made them in the round and tied off the top. That's what I was gonna do. And I'm gonna get some Bernat. I think I'll get a multicolor and then just go.
B12, B1, 2.
Oh, okay, Sherry. Oh my goodness. Do you guys hear that? Sherry is going to sponsor next week's bingo, the blackout, and the prize is going to be a Furls streamline hook. Sherry, pop me an email. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. I got to write this down because you know my brain, and I didn't bring my book over. I hope Morgan got that. Oh, here. You got it? Okay, Morgan wrote it down. Thank you so much, Sherry. That is fabulous. All in the round.
B5, B5.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking perhaps doing sort of an oval shape. Wow, that is so sweet of you. Oh, Lisa got a bingo. Lisa snuck in with the bingo. Lisa got a bingo. Yeah, I don't have a problem with in the round. So let's check her numbers, and if she wins, if the numbers are good, she wins. And then right behind her is Pamela. So if there's a problem with Lisa's number, Pamela, then you're up second. Okay, I'm ready. Lisa Grammy scattered.
Okay.
5, 9,
15,
15,
22,
22,
34,
34,
47,
47,
59,
59,
68,
68,
70.
70. It's a good bingo. Lisa the Grammy Scattered, you are our winner. You're the winner. You have won the grand prize tonight. Gee, I wonder what it is. Oh, that's okay, Tabitha. That's okay, Tabitha. Okay. So, Miss Morgan, see all those bags in there? Pick one.
Ooh. In here?
Right here.
Right
These,
here.
yeah.
Ooh.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay. Oh, funny. Funny. Okay. Here's your prize. I've got 3 or 4 bags over here in a basket, and I just had Miss Morgan randomly grab one. Want to see what it is?
I want to know what it is.
Okay, don't forget, 9 o'clock Pacific or Mountain, something like that. 9 o'clock Mountain. We're all going to pop over to Lori. What's her name? What's her channel name? Lori's channel name. Armchair Chef. We're all going to pop over and tell Armchair Chef and watch her 9 o'clock Central show. So that's 8 o'clock here. Not Central. Mountain. 9 o'clock Mountain. So let's see what you want. This is funny. Because guess what it is? It's a card making kit. Just like the one we gave away last week. So it's a card making kit with all the little doodads in it. And it also comes, this one came with different stuff in it than the last one did. It comes with a pouch. And the pouch has all kinds of little things in it. There's a, whatever this is, a pin of some sort. And it's got a piece of glass. And so it's got all kinds of little, so all these little tools that you can use to do this. It's a tool. Oh, it's a toolkit. It has an acrylic block and stamps. The stamp is naturally sticky, so you won't need adhesive. A bone folder, whatever that is. So yeah, you get this really cool bag of stuff. Plus, I love that. Love, love, love it. That gave me an idea. And then all this cool stuff in the card making kit. I think this is awesome. And this again, and I said this last time too, this is one of those things that when it shows up, I don't want to give it away. I want to keep it. But I am not allowed to learn any more crafts. I am not allowed to. So this is one of the Annie's kits. So if you're interested at all, you can go to Annie's and sign up for their kits. They always have sales to where you get the first kit for 50% off or 75% off or any of that kind of thing. I think it's this one. Is that the right one? No, that is not the right one. Hold on. Hold on. This is the right one. There. Let me get rid of the other one because that's annoying. That's not annoying at all. There you go. Okay. So this is one of the Annie's kits. It's their card making kit. And I think when you register with them, this is the first kit that they sent you because I've done it a couple, 3 times and I've always gotten this same kit. So, but this is a really nice, I know. Ooh, coffee filter flowers. That sounds interesting. Now, where did you find those? That sounds like something that I cannot be involved in. No new crafts. I won't, and that's why I refuse to learn spinning. And I'll tell you why. Not only is it, I can't learn another craft, but I think spinning is one of those things that you really got to be good at. I can muddle through with my crochet, and I know there's mistakes in it, but most people don't know. And I can muddle through with my knitting, but I really think that if you're spinning, and I know it, is Bridget still in here? I think if you're spinning, you got to know what you're doing. So as much as it sounds like funsies, I think it's just a really good idea for me to just buy my yarn. That's what I think. And Bonnie spins as well. And am I right, Bonnie? You really got to know what you're doing to get a decent product. Because it seems to me that'd be something to be really easy to mess up. Good. All related to yarn. Yep. So Bonnie, you know what I learned today? My friend was teasing me because she moved the dog bed and there was just tons of fur behind it. So she was cleaning. And she says, hey, I've got all this dog fur. You can take it and make yarn out of it. And I said, that is a thing. However, I don't spin and I'm not going to spin. So I went on Etsy, and do you know there are people, I saw at least 4 different people that you can mail your dog hair to, and they will turn that into yarn. Wish I'd have known that when we still had Miss Sophie. That puppy put out a lot of fur. It is a little creepy, but I mean, you know, fur is fur. Everything that we use comes out of some animal or plastic. But when we were in Alaska last year, we went to that one yarn shop and they had dog yarn and it was so incredibly soft. And they make it out of the huskies that are up there. And there was a lady that makes headbands and she was selling the headbands and they're just beautiful. And she was selling them for $75 a piece. And the lady said she can't keep them in stock. So that is a little odd. Becky, we start bingo at 4:30 Pacific. Oh, Crystal made yarn from her dog? Oh, I missed that. Yeah. You've been crocheting for 3 years. Border Collie, they would have a lot of yarn. Now, somebody said bag a day pattern number 55. What pattern was that? What kind of a pattern was that? Was that the little hair thingies we were talking about, or is that the one you're working on? I'm going to write that down and look it up when we're done. I do love her patterns, so I really do. I've got a lot of patterns in the works. And we won't discuss what I picked up at the store on Saturday for local yarn store day. But there will be some more knitting in my future. I'm enjoying the knitting. I want to take my time. And because, this is so simple. So basically the edging is garter because it's knit, 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 knit. And then the whole middle is stockinette because it's knit, turn. No, knit one side, purl one side, knit one side, purl one side. So did I get that right? Both sides is knit, both sides is garter. Stockinette is knit one side, purl one side. But when it's simple like this, I'm like, oh, I'm enjoying knitting. But I think if it's any more complex than this, then I'll be back to not enjoying knitting. But I picked up a pattern for a shawl, and it's just got a couple tiny little features, so baby steps. And the ladies, the people, one of them was a gentleman, but the workers at my local yarn store were so nice. And I told them, I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And she said, just come on down and we'll work you through it. So if I get to that point and I don't know what I'm doing, they said I could come and sit in there and they'd help me. And that's what I need. I need somebody to hold my hand with stuff like that. And there's also a yarn group that meets at our knitting group that meets at our local library on Wednesday afternoons. And I think I'm always doing something on Wednesday afternoons, so I never make it over there. But I need to just get over there because I really want to. I really want to do that. Thank you guys so very much for popping in, for hanging out and visiting, for giving us feedback on the chickens. I got to go do my little 1-minute video for day 3. And yesterday I showed how they were sleeping. It's still daylight, so they're still going to be talking and running around. But it's going to be fun to see over the course of 3 months, see how they get bigger and bigger. At the end of 3 months, they ought to be pretty much full size, right? And maybe even getting ready to lay. I don't know. We'll find out. But for right now, all we got is little puff balls, little noisy puff balls. And we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for popping in. Don't forget to go visit Lori in a bit. I think it's about an hour. And that's going to be fun. And mark your calendars next Tuesday, 8 o'clock for Michelle from Two Brothers Blankets. She's going to be right here talking about the book that she just published. I'm real excited about that. It's all men's patterns. We'll see you guys later. 4:30 Pacific for bingo next week. Bye-bye.